The whole reason you go to a teacher is ironically to want to actually aim for, so that one will not want. You understand? And that's, I'm not joking here, I'm not twisting any language, or I'm not trying to be clever, but that is the main aim, isn't it? I mean, that is the whole point of the tantric concept of guru. You don't want to leave guru independently at the end. I mean, you don't want to leave the guru outside there as an external savior. You want to realize your mind, nature of your mind is the guru. Guru is only a bridge. So ultimately, wanting something from an external source is something that we have to eliminate.
Okay. Well, it seems like, though, there's this point where people get stuck. Where intellectually they know what you're saying is true, but they also have this kind of grasping quality towards the teacher.
Yes. Well, it's a very complicated relationship. Like a Zen master said, to study Buddhism is to study about yourself. To study Buddhism is to study about yourself. To study about yourself is to forget about yourself. Yes, that says it. To actually, the ultimate aim of Dharma practice is to forget. Not to say forget, actually to really transcend, to go beyond all these distinctions. Now, that should be the fundamental base where we develop the student and teacher's relationship. But not many times it happens this way. Many times student and relationship is just another relationship. Boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, wife, man, woman. So that's why there's a game. When a student is insecure, students play games. When the guru is insecure also, gurus who are not accomplished, they have insecurity and they play games. That's why, first of all, students don't go to a teacher seeking for something they need. Rather, they go there to look for something they want. Similar thing happens from the teacher too. Many of the teachers like myself, we are not even brave enough to really give what the student really needs. And what student really needs could be very raw, very painful, very naked. And who has courage to do that? It's so difficult. Because many of us, we have agendas. Agenda is the big problem in this world, basically. One should be agenda free. We do know that we have to crush our ego. Now, in order to do that, we have to see a model, so if you like, okay, a model who has done it, okay, and we have to admire that model. And when we admire, then there's father, there's the leader, there's all that thing, Buddha, whatever. So that's the only way to go. I mean, how would you teach someone in order to crush their ego? Look at your teacher as your maid. It won't work.
But then...
Maybe for some very peculiar people. But it does work when you need to look upon as someone higher than you, or someone who's more pure than you.
Is there a point where students can get stuck though, as in a like a parental relationship, not trusting their own?
Oh yeah, that can happen. That's what I was saying before. Many teachers have many teachers don't have courage to give their children, their disciples, what they need, because they have agenda. They want to give them what they want, and that can spoil them. That can make them emotionally dependent on them very much. That's a big responsibility for the teacher. If the teacher and the students are genuinely interested in the enlightenment, but if they just want to build a relationship, yeah, that's the way to go. One should be more superior, the other always a little bit inferior, attempting to become superior, but always one step behind. And that works. That's how the relationship works.
Do you remember a point in your own practice where you stepped away from, that you went through this process?
Seeing my teacher as human beings, seeing my teacher as impure and all of that, all the time, even now. For instance, hypocrisy that people like I have, doing one thing in front of maybe a picture of my teachers, and do something else behind, you understand? And that shows that there is a lack of acceptance that your teacher is the Buddha. He knows everything. There is no such thing as behind the picture or in front.